Hi, Dave.
Hello.
Today we're going to do something a little different.
Alrighty.
Today we are going to give you a personality test.
Oh, wonderful.
So I just want to preface this by saying let's go with the real answers and not the funny, angry ones.
Those are the real answers.
So that's fine too. But let's see what we got, what we're working with. Are you ready? All right. So how it works is you can agree 100%, agree 70%, 30%, neither agree or disagree, disagree a little bit, disagree somewhat, or totally disagree. Okay? That's how all these questions are.
Okay.
1 second, please. Okay. You regularly make new friends.
In the middle.
You spend a lot of your free time exploring various random topics that pique your interest.
What is this, a threat? I spend a lot of my free time. I would say that's in the middle too.
Okay, they can't all be in the middle.
Why? That's the safe bet.
Okay, this is not a safe bet. This is a personality test.
I'm trying to beat the system.
Don't see this is okay. This is what I was fearful of. I want you to
I'm telling you, it's in the middle.
Okay. I know for a fact it's not in the middle.
What are you talking about? It's
You
more
are
than in the middle?
Constantly on your phone checking into things.
Yeah, but who says they're new topics? Or random random topics.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, go with that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing other people cry can easily make you feel like you want to cry too.
That would be 100% no.
You often make a backup plan for a backup plan.
That would be 100% no.
You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure.
I would say 70% yes.
At social events, you rarely try to introduce yourself to new people and mostly talk to the ones you already know.
That's true.
100%?
Yes.
You prefer to completely finish one project before starting another.
70% disagree.
You are very sentimental.
%30 disagree.
You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists.
70% disagree.
Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge.
Middle.
You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation.
30% disagree.
You are not too interested in discussing various interpretations and analyses of creative works.
70% disagree.
You are more inclined to follow your head than your heart.
70% disagree.
You usually prefer just doing what you feel like at any given moment instead of planning a particular daily routine.
70% agree.
You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet.
Rarely worry. 30% disagree.
Really? You enjoy participating in group activities.
Well, I mean, if I'm meeting people, the most people I meet are musicians.
I see.
So I always consider whether I'm playing well and what kind of impression that makes on people.
Okay. All right. That's a musical impression you're talking about.
Well, that's the only people I meet.
Right. That's true. Okay.
Anyone else, I don't give a shit.
Okay. All right. You enjoy participating in group activities.
30% disagree.
You like books and movies that make you come up with your own interpretation of the ending.
100% disagree.
Your happiness comes more from helping others accomplish things than your own accomplishments.
Middle.
You are interested in so many things that you find it difficult to choose what to try next.
100% disagree.
You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse.
100% disagree.
Yeah, that's just me. You avoid leadership roles in group settings.
70% agree.
Really?
Yeah, I like to just lay back and see what the fuck's happening.
I see. All right. You are definitely not an artistic type of person.
100% disagree.
You think the world would be a better place if people relied more on rationality and less on their feelings.
100% disagree. Yeah, I don't think rationale has anything to do with it. I think your heart is where it lies.
You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax.
30% agree.
You enjoy watching people argue.
70% disagree.
You tend to avoid drawing attention to yourself.
70% agree.
Your mood can change very quickly.
70% agree.
You lose patience with people who are not as efficient as you.
Like the people who made this test?
Perhaps.
70% agree.
You often end up doing things at the last possible moment.
70% agree.
You have always been fascinated by the question of what, if anything, happens after death.
70% disagree.
You don't care.
I'm not fascinated.
I see. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own.
Middle.
You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical.
70% agree.
You find it easy to empathize with a person whose experiences are very different from yours.
30% agree.
You usually postpone finalizing decisions for as long as possible.
70% agree.
You rarely second guess the choices that you have made.
30% disagree.
After a long and exhausting week, a lively social event is just what you need.
100% disagree.
You enjoy going to art museums.
30% agree.
You often have a hard time understanding other people's feelings.
30% agree.
You like to have a to-do list for each day.
100% disagree.
You rarely feel insecure.
30% disagree.
You avoid making phone calls.
70% agree.
You often spend a lot of time trying to understand views that are very different from your own.
70% disagree.
In your social circle, you are often the one who contacts your friends and initiates activities.
70% disagree.
If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible.
70% disagree.
You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago.
30% agree.
You rarely contemplate the reasons for human existence or the meaning of life.
100% agree.
Your emotions control you more than you control them.
Middle.
You take great care not to make people look bad, even when it is completely their fault.
100% disagree.
You'll call someone out?
Not to their face, but I'll talk about them behind their back.
Excellent. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts.
Middle.
When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you.
70% disagree.
You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time.
70% agree.
You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time.
100% agree.
You feel more drawn to places with busy, bustling atmospheres than quiet, intimate places.
70% disagree.
You know at first glance how someone is feeling.
70% agree.
You often feel overwhelmed.
30% disagree.
This isn't a speed round.
Oh.
It's fine though, it's funny. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps.
70% agree.
You are very intrigued by things labeled as controversial.
30% agree.
You would pass along a good opportunity if you thought someone else needed it more.
100% disagree.
You struggle with deadlines.
70% agree.
You feel confident that things will work out for you.
100% agree. Other. I'm other.
No, you're not. Your personality type is virtuoso, ISTP-A.
ISTP-A.
Virtuosos are innovative and practical experimenters, masters of all kinds of tools. Okay. Oh, so look, Harrison Ford is one of you. Harrison Ford is also a virtuoso.
Interesting.
Virtuosos love to explore with their hands and their eyes, touching and examining the world around them with cool rationalism and spirited curiosity. What?
What? I don't know.
Are you free with your hands, you think?
I'm free, baby.
Uh-huh.
Get over here.
The biggest issue virtuosos are likely to face is that they often act too soon, taking for granted their permissive nature and assuming that others are the same. They'll be the first to tell an insensitive joke, get overly involved in someone else's project, roughhouse and play around, or suddenly change their plans because something more interesting came up.
Well, that sounds about right.
Let's see. Virtuosos will come to learn that many other personality types have much more firmly drawn lines on rules and acceptable behavior than they do. They don't want to hear an insensitive joke and certainly wouldn't tell one back, and they wouldn't want to engage in horseplay even with a willing party. If a situation is already emotionally charged, violating these boundaries can backfire tremendously.
Yeah, it's called uptight.
Okay. Optimistic and energetic, creative and practical, spontaneous and rational, know how to prioritize, great in a crisis, and relaxed. Does that all sound like you?
Yes.
Here's your weaknesses: stubborn, insensitive, private and reserved, easily bored, dislike commitment, risky behavior.
Hey now.
Famous people with that same personality: ISTP. Michael Jordan,
Hey now.
Tom Cruise,
Hey now.
Clint Eastwood,
All right.
Daniel Craig,
Excellent.
Stanley Kubrick,
Excellent.
Olivia Wilde.
I don't know who that is.
She's 13 from House.
I'm 13 from 1979.
Bear Grylls. Bear Grylls. I thought it was Grylls. Ooh, Mila Jovovich.
Hey now.
I love her. Michelle Rodriguez.
All right. Now to famous musicians with that personality.
Okay. Lemmy, Mick Mars, Axl Rose, John Mellencamp, Sid Vicious, Angus Young, John Bon Jovi, Charlie Pride, Steve Perry. Oh, Alex Van Halen. I can't imagine they got him to take this test. Miles Davis. There you go.
Interesting.
Jerry Lee Lewis, Eminem, Geddy Lee, Zach Wilde, Michael Anthony, Glenn Danzig, Eazy-E, Ginger Baker, and Amy Winehouse.
Interesting. Liam Gallagher.
Does it say that where?
Beneath Timothy B. Schmidt.
I guess that's a whole bunch of people I just met. Oh, there it is. There you go. And Johnny Rotten.
What about Noel Gallagher? What's he? Liam Gallagher. What about Noel?
Let's see here. Oh. He's an ISTP. He just didn't make it on the list.
Whoa. This is Noel.
What the
See?
hell?
See what's going on here?
Uh-huh.
How about Ray Davies? What's he? I think Ray Davies is that type too.
Nope.
Oh, geez. He's an architect.
INFP.
I don't know what that means.
That's just a different one.
How about Pete Townsend?
INFJ.
Okay, I don't know what that is either.
Treat people as if they were what they ought to be, and you help them to become what they are capable of being.
Well, that sounds very sensitive.
The rarest personality type.
Huh.
They want to stand up and make a difference.
Well, that makes sense. How about Matt Bellamy? What's he?
INTP.
Just like Ray Davies.
Is that okay? There you go.
I think so. Interesting. So maybe more band leaders are that type.
Maybe.
How about Jimmy Page? What's he? Isn't that what Pete Townsend was?
I think so, yeah.
What about Jimi Hendrix?
ISFP.
Huh. Interesting. How about Keith Moon?
ESFP.
What's the E? Extrovert?
Extroverted.
Was Keith Moon the most handsome member of The Who?
No.
Whoa. He thought he was. Who was? Roger Daltrey?
Of course.
Whoa.
And then John Entwistle.
Really?
Yep.
You're telling me that Keith Moon's not better looking than John Entwistle?
I don't think so.
I don't agree with that at all.
Okay.
All right. All right, one more.
Okay.
What is Dominic Howard?
ESFJ.
Extrovert, sensitive, something, something.
Is that what was Keith Moon just was?
I don't remember.
All right. Well, I thought this might be fun, and maybe it won't be. We'll see when I put it together.
It was fun. It was relatively painless.
You were rapid firing answering though. Like you didn't really have to think hard on them.
Well, that's because I know what's what.
Oh,
Man.
okay. All right. Well, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. Now you at home, take your test and let's see what you are. If you dare.
I'll put a
If you
link.
dare, take the test.
I'll put a link to the test in the description box. You guys take it and let us know in the comments what you are.
All right. And then we can tell if we can be friends or not. All right. Thank you very much. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Like and don't take bribes. Or smash the like button.
Okay. Bye-bye.